Hi, welcome back to Wrinkles and Giggles. I'm Kathleen, and I'm here to help you to achieve a softer look and the new trend of eyeshadow. And I say it's a new trend because I came across it, but I actually think that most of us do it by nature as we get older. But now the young people are doing it, and the mid-range, 40 to 50, are also doing it. So let's talk about eyeshadow and let's get started. Like I said, we're going to talk a little bit about your eyeshadow. So even though I mentioned a new trend, I do believe that most of us are doing this anyway as we get older. I know that I have, but it kind of reiterates that we're on the right path. So since the young people are doing it, they say it is a trend, but really it's a softer look, a blended look. So our first one would be, don't use the heavy, chunky glitter. Most of us would not, but sometimes even on a night out or a special occasion, you might put it on the eyelid. But now try to do what they call micro glitter. And of course, if you like the glitter, use it, because I never go against a lady that is brave enough to use glitter, because I love all types of glitter. It's micro glitter, like I said, and that gives a softer look, but a powerful statement for those nighttime looks. So don't be afraid to use it. I I think that that is wonderful. You will see it in all sorts of colors. So pick one that flatters you. Another trend is to go softer palettes. So if you have your favorite palette, don't get rid of it. It would be to use a brush, excuse me, to blend it out, to smudge it out, and to make it look softer. Or you can buy some of the palettes that I'll have listed below that give a nice soft look to all those colors you love, especially in the winter. Chestnuts and the rose colors and any kind of brown is now we're going to look for all the lighter, more neutral ones, such as taupe, a light rose to light pink, and you'll see what I mean. Even some of the palettes that we see in the store have gotten to be softer palettes. So I knew that there was a trend coming. Another trend is to use eyeliner and or shadow around your eyes, but to blur it out. Like I said with the lipstick video, everything is to use maybe your fingers or a brush to blend out. And then you are right on target. You have a makeup look, but it's a soft makeup look. So with that, our next trend is, if you like a smoky eye at night, once again, it's the same thing. You can do it. You're just going to smudge it out, blend it out to where it's barely there. That will look beautiful. In fact, I've done it a few times even at work. And it's to do the smoky around the eye and maybe up in here. And as we get older, we can also go on the outer edges, not bring it all the way. So with that blending, and you can use your finger for smudging, or you can use it for blotting a little bit on there, but you can still get a smoky eye look. Most of us who are around my age of 66, we know that there was a 80s trend that it was all about heavy, heavy eye makeup. And I thought it was beautiful. I believe some of it carried over to the 90s as well. And I still think it looks nice for some of the marketing or on the young people. It looks beautiful. At this age, we can do that. We might just choose to do it a different way. This is our time to do the things that we love and to feel confident. I just believe that it will bring out some harsh lines when you go a little harsh on the eyes. So we're talking, we want it to look natural and softened. Now, for those ladies that like a bold color, just a big plop of bold color, once again, don't be afraid. You're going to just use your finger in that palette. I think it works well. If you have a brush that you believe works well, then use it. I've gotten so many brushes and I'm not sure I'm happy with them. I end up using my finger anyway. It will deposit less. So you can still do that, but deposit less if you're going to go across the whole eyelid. And you can still have that pop of color. Another new trend is to get all of that is to wear the eyeshadow sticks. They are a little softer, and also cream. If you're like me, I don't really like the creams that maybe are too creamy. I believe that they might crease in my eye wrinkles. And remember what I said about these lights, it kind of irons out wrinkles, but I do have them. The eye wrinkles, the cream will get a little in there, and you might be disappointed halfway through the night or through the day. You can also put a base down of powder, and I put color over it. You can do that, but I much prefer the pencils. I think that they work great. Oh, and I do say pencils, but they are very soft, round tips, and they deposit a very light color. So we've done the lips with a soft color. We've done the blush with a more smudged color, and we've done our eyeshadow now. And so you don't need to be afraid of anything. Wear the colors that you want. You can just go a little softer. And like I said, but if you like that color, keep going. I think eyeshadow and that we're doing something and that we're ready to go out there into the world, I think women look fabulous, just like the women who dress and they wear hats and big scarves and they beautiful colored coats. I often aspire to do that. So do what you feel comfortable with, but I believe this will make most of us look refreshed and less with lines. So I certainly hope that helps. Have fun, experiment, and don't be afraid to try all of them. So I say BSS, blot, whether it be your lipstick like I've talked about, whether same with eyeshadow, blot, even smudge the lip liner, smudge up here, and doing that softens everything. BSS, blot, smudge, and it softens. So enjoy, have fun, and also fabulous looking. Thanks.